Good morning. Walk Talks with Matt on this frigid day. We're going to talk about competition. This is episode 5, by the way. Should be 6, but, Instagram hates me sometimes. This is also going up on the TikTok, so if you miss it on the Instagram, you can see it there. Competition. I'm a bodybuilder, so I compete on stage against other bodybuilders. That's the only time, really, that I will come face to face with a fellow competitor and compete against them. But for us, every day is competition. Really. Competition with ourselves, competition with our diet, with our weights, with our life to make sure that we can get everything done that we need to be successful. But that's not where I want to go with this. That's just, it will tie in. Me personally, I feel like competing is a double-edged sword, depending on how you look at it. If you're a sore loser, which I have been in my life, it's not really a good thing until you figure that part out. But on the opposite side of that, it's fulfilling, when you're a winner. Now, I know in today's society, everybody's a winner. Everybody gets a trophy. Everybody gets a participation award. Hard work is not rewarded. The lazy person next to you can do nothing and get the same thing you get. No, that is not okay. I'm not a believer in that, and I'm not a supporter of that. In that sense, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't do that. Now, at your job, if killing yourself is going to gain you nothing but a little bit of like an attaboy, no thank you. Just do your job. But in life, in bettering yourself, make every day a competition. And what I mean by that is, start small. Every day, find something in your day that maybe you're scared to do or you don't want to do, and make yourself do it. Have you ever done that? Think about it. There's moments in my life that I made myself overcome myself. And they're very pivotal, honestly. There's a couple that I can remember where it's like, okay, shift in mentality. Okay. The one that pops in my head the quickest is jumping off of a 66-foot cliff into a lake. I'm not scared of heights, but I'm not going to sit here and say I like them. Not to mention jumping off of a rock face into a lake where I don't know what's in that water underneath it. And let me tell you, that I did it, and I landed straight up on my face. I looked like a folding chair, bent over, legs went straight in, 90-degree bend at my waist, face smacked the water. I was that guy. But I made myself do it, even though I was scared to do it. Got out of the water, climbed back up the rocks, made myself do it again. Pivotal moment. I beat myself. I beat my fear. I made myself do something that I was hesitant to do, and I came out on the other side absolutely fine, maybe a little embarrassed, but better. Bodybuilding. That first show, same thing. I mean, you're getting up there you're getting up there pretty much naked, allowing people to judge you. I have been afraid of judgment, or I don't care now. I was afraid of judgment my whole life. I remember growing up, my mother gave us some very bad advice, and it was, your reputation is everything. What people think of you is what matters. And that was terrible to hear as a child. I love you, Mom, but that was terrible to hear. And it definitely shaped me in ways that I wish it hadn't back then. I've overcome those things now. Another win. Competition with myself. Now, like I said, start small. And I'll give you an example of my smalls that I win every day. When that alarm goes off, you get up. You don't snooze, you don't lay there, you get up. That's a win. You beat yourself because you know you want to stay there and sleep. The first thing I do every day is I have a gut health drink that is full of all kind of stuff. I'm actually going to make a video on that too. But it's got cayenne pepper in it. Like, not a little bit. I make myself drink that thing. Fresh out of bed, groggy, nothing else. It's got apple cider vinegar in it. It tastes terrible. But I make myself do that because it's super good for me. And yeah, it will make me better. Win number 2. I beat myself. I would much prefer to start the day out with something that tastes good, or a Gatorade or Powerade, whatever. Go to my job. Do my job. Win. Who wants to go to work? Now, I can't sit here and say that the gym is a competition win because I just love that already. So that's actually one of those things where it's like, if I don't get to go or it's a rest day, it's like, boy. But what I'm trying to get at is make every day a competition with yourself to be better than you were the day before. And these are things you have heard people preach to you already. Like, this is not new. I'm just telling you this because it's something that I do, that I have realized. Yes, this is fulfilling. This makes my life better. This makes me better. Physically, mentally, spiritually, dude. Like, start small. Start stacking them small wins, and then before you know it, we're circling back to the bodybuilding. Every day that I nail my diet, I nail my workouts. When it gets time to throw in the posing every day, and I nail that, is small wins that can stack up to that big win on stage day. And that's for me. That's bodybuilding. Whatever it is you're doing or choosing to do, your goal, your passion, whatever, that is a surefire way to get better and be successful at it. Compete with yourself first, then compete with the others. Goes back to my hashtag, become undeniable. And that's what we're trying to do. And that's what we're going to do. Walk Talks with Matt, episode 5, competition. Get out there, do something awesome for yourself. I believe in you. Sow those fields.